What is Guidewire PolicyCenter? Guidewire PolicyCenter is a policy administration system specifically designed for property and casualty insurance companies. It manages the entire policy lifecycle from quoting, underwriting, and issuance to endorsements, renewals, cancellations, and reinstatements. Its flexibility allows insurers to configure product models for various lines of business, streamline workflows, and integrate with other Guidewire applications like BillingCenter and ClaimCenter, providing a unified insurance management ecosystem. What are the key features of PolicyCenter? Key features include comprehensive policy lifecycle management, quote to renewal, automated underwriting with customizable rules to evaluate risks, integrated rating engine to calculate premiums dynamically, role-based workflows for policy approvals and routing, multi-line and multi-state policy handling useful for large insurers, seamless integration with Guidewire digital portals and external systems via APIs. What is the architecture of PolicyCenter? PolicyCenter follows a three-tier architecture: presentation layer, user interface built using PCF files, page configuration format, application layer, business logic implemented in Gosu, which is Guidewire's proprietary language, data layer, uses relational databases, Oracle or SQL Server, where entities represent tables. This architecture promotes scalability, modularity, and ease of integration with external services. What programming language is used in PolicyCenter? PolicyCenter primarily uses Gosu, a statically typed language similar to Java. It is employed to create business rules, validation, underwriting, workflows, policy approvals and endorsements, custom integrations with external APIs. Gosu supports object-oriented programming, has access to Java libraries, and simplifies customization for insurance-specific scenarios. Explain the term product model in PolicyCenter. The product model is a configuration framework within PolicyCenter that defines insurance products, coverages, terms, and conditions. Insurers use it to create different lines of business, for example, auto, home, or commercial, without modifying core code. This modular design allows rapid deployment of new products and regulatory compliance by simply updating configurations instead of rewriting logic. What are PCF files in PolicyCenter? PCF files define the user interface components such as screens, layouts, and navigation in PolicyCenter. They are XML-based and allow developers to customize UI without modifying the underlying code base, manage form fields, drop-downs, and labels dynamically, and create role-specific interfaces, such as underwriter versus agent screens. What is the role of Gosu in PolicyCenter? Gosu is central to business logic and workflow automation in PolicyCenter. It allows writing validation rules for policy submissions, configuring event-driven workflows like sending notifications after approval, creating plugins and integration scripts to connect external systems like rating engines or document management solutions. Its Java compatibility makes it easy to reuse Java libraries in Guidewire customizations. What are PolicyCenter plugins? Plugins are extension points that allow PolicyCenter to interact with external systems, such as payment processors, credit check services, or third-party data providers. For instance, a rating plugin can connect to an external actuarial system for premium calculations. Plugins are implemented in Gosu or Java and are configured within XML files. What is a policy transaction in PolicyCenter? A policy transaction represents any business event that modifies a policy's state. Examples include submission, creating a new policy quote, renewal, extending policy coverage beyond its term, endorsement, adding or removing coverages midterm, cancellation or reinstatement, terminating or restoring policies. Each transaction has workflows, validation steps, and approval checkpoints. How does PolicyCenter handle underwriting? Underwriting in PolicyCenter is rule-driven. Insurers can define eligibility rules, which determines if applicants qualify for certain coverages, referral rules that routes high-risk policies for manual approval, and scoring models that assign risk scores based on data like location or claims history. Underwriters can also use work queues, automated approvals, and dashboards to efficiently manage cases. How are PolicyCenter, BillingCenter, and ClaimCenter integrated? PolicyCenter manages policies, BillingCenter handles premium billing, and ClaimCenter manages claims. Integration ensures real-time data sharing, such as policy status, premium amounts, and claim history, providing a unified view of the customer. What are entities in PolicyCenter? Entities are data objects representing database tables. Examples include policy period, account, and contact. They store and manage data related to policies, customers, and transactions. What are type lists in PolicyCenter? Type lists are enumerations used to define fixed values like policy status, draft, bound, issued, or payment type, credit card, check, ensuring consistency across the application. What are workflows in PolicyCenter? Workflows automate multi-step business processes, such as underwriting approvals or policy issuance. They are defined using states, actions, and transitions and executed based on business events. What is the role of Rules Engine in PolicyCenter? The Rules Engine allows dynamic decision-making by evaluating conditions during processes like quoting, underwriting, and policy validation. It reduces the need for hard-coded logic. Explain PolicyCenter's rating engine. The rating engine calculates premium amounts based on factors like coverage, limits, location, and risk profiles. It supports rating tables, formulas, and custom rules. What is policy lifecycle in PolicyCenter? The policy lifecycle includes submission, quoting, issuance, endorsements, renewals, cancellations, reinstatements, and expiration, all managed within PolicyCenter. What are account and policy relationships in PolicyCenter? An account represents a customer profile, while policies are linked to the account. Multiple policies can exist under one account, allowing consolidated customer management. How does PolicyCenter manage security and permissions? Security is handled via Role-Based Access Control, or RBAC. Permissions determine who can create, edit, approve, or view policies, ensuring compliance with business rules. What are common integration methods in PolicyCenter? Integration is achieved using web services, SOAP or REST, messaging framework for asynchronous communication, plugins for custom integrations, batch processes for data synchronization. What is the role of Guidewire DataHub with PolicyCenter? DataHub consolidates policy data from PolicyCenter for analytics, reporting, and historical tracking, enabling better decision-making and performance monitoring. What are job processes in PolicyCenter? Jobs represent policy-related operations, such as submissions, renewals, and endorsements. Each job follows a defined workflow with states and transitions. How does PolicyCenter support multiple lines of business? Through the product model, PolicyCenter allows configuration of multiple insurance products, such as auto, home, and commercial, without custom coding for each. What is PolicyCenter's cloud deployment, GWCP? Guidewire Cloud Platform provides cloud-native deployment, offering automatic upgrades, scalability, and reduced infrastructure costs, helping insurers modernize faster. Why is PolicyCenter widely adopted in the insurance industry? PolicyCenter offers flexibility, scalability, and end-to-end policy lifecycle management. Its ability to integrate with other systems and support digital transformation makes it a preferred choice for P&C insurers worldwide.